safe in crocodile territories, why we do these shows for you every day. We want to demonstrate what not to do, and Robert does that well. Don't go too close to the water's edge, because that's the danger zone for the crocodile. And when Steve and I used to do these shows, this is when Steve would just like, oh, I'll get in the water with the croc and do a really great demonstration.
He'd get in the water,
yeah,
like, with them as they're coming out.
He didn't talk like that, but yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not the best impersonation.
No, and that was crazy.
That sounds pretty crazy, but pretty fun. Can I do it?
No.
What do you reckon? Just get in the water with him. What do you think?
No.
Come on, please, please.
No.
What do you think, guys? Get in the water with him, eh? I think we've got the answer. Come on, Mum. Yeah, we'll be right. We'll be fine. All right. Now, when you get into the water with a croc, that really is the ultimate danger zone, and where you never want to end up. If you're up in northern Queensland, the northern part of Western Australia, of course up into the Northern Territory, that is a huge no-no, because this is where crocodiles have been hunting since the dawn of time. Now, crocs usually seek out deep, dark, murky water. It's very different to what you see here today, and they rely on vibrations to pinpoint exactly where an animal is and put on that stalk. Now this gets Monty pretty fired up and a bit grumpy. Now that he's grumpy, he's all yours, Mum.
Right here, come on. Oh, nice and gentle.
Playing games.
Nice and gentle. That's a boy. Right here, nice and gentle. Look at the food. Good boy. Oh, you're such a sweetie. I'd love to give you a kiss right on the lips, but you bite my head off. Robert, see if you can get him across the creek.
All right. Come on.
Get Robert. Careful, Robert.
Come on, Monty. Good boy. Come on, big boy. That's a good boy. All right. Thanks, mate. Now, in this creek section here, Monty can put on a big hit. He can hit that fence in one solid motion if he wants to. So if I sound nervous here, it's because I definitely am. Come on, big boy. Oh, he's being funny today. He wants me to make that mistake and get closer.
That's because you got, what is that? A wafer?
It's a little vitamin sausage. He loves it.
Really?
Tell you what.
Like he loves it.
Might give him one more go here. See what he wants to do. Might see if I can get him back up this way and see if he wants to put on a good strike. We'll see how we go. He might just want to head straight for the tail walk there, but we'll see what he's in the mood for. Now this is classic behaviour from a saltwater crocodile. You might think that he just want to come out guns blazing and just try and chase you down. That's not the technique of a big croc, not at all. They like to stalk. They're ambush predators in every way. So he's conserving his energy until he feels like it's the right time. Now, it makes it a lot more dangerous for us in here with him, because you really never know when he's going to go off. We'll see what he wants to do here. Monty is the first saltwater crocodile that we ever had at Australian Zoo, long before I was born. So he likes to do his own thing. Come on, big boy. Good boy. Right, now see how we go here. Come on, Monty. Good boy, Mon. You can see as he plods along the bottom of the water, he doesn't make a single ripple on the surface. And that's because he's got an array of scoops all along his back. Now they create currents and countercurrents in the water that cancel each other out. And that's what allows him to move through knee-deep water without making a single ripple on the surface. And it's a really fascinating technique. Come on. Come on. All right. See how we go here, Monty. Come on. Good strike, mate. Good boy, Mon. Well done, mate. Come, big boy. shows you is that strike from the water's edge, which as you can see is incredibly volatile, incredibly quick. But he's got another technique, another trick up his sleeve, and I think that's where he was headed before. It's called the tail walk, and Mum's going to explain us all about it.
I still feel so bad for Monty. He wanted like a delicious burger and he gets sushi. It's gonna make you even more muscly, Monty. I love that crocodiles can come vertically out of the water to catch their food. What a cool technique. That enables them to catch a bird on the wing, grab a fruit bat. They'll even take things off limbs, like a cuscus, possum, whatever they see on a limb. That's why you don't want to sit on a limb when you're in crocodile territory. Hey, Monty, do you want to come right up here for your delicious snack? Do you want one? Boy. Oh, that's a good boy. That's a big jaw snap. Wonderful. And here's your favorite delicious rat burger. Yay! Don't knock it till you try it.
All good. All right, now we're going to get Chandler in there. Over to you, mate.
All right, so we're gonna get Monty back out on land one last time so you guys can really see a crocodile's top speed once they're out of the water. So right here, you'll see Monty's initial strike. Right there is his initial strike from the water's edge. Ooh, look at the food, not my legs, Monty. There's a good boy. Woo! Give it up for Monty, everyone. That was awesome.
Chandler. So good.
Now, Rob, it's all yours again.
All right. Now, what Chandler shows there is Monty's top speed on land. You can see he's got a big round belly, short little stumpy legs. He is built a little bit like Chandler, actually.
Oh, hang on.
And he's quick in the water, not on land. I'm kidding, thank goodness Vinny is
It's a
here.
dad bod.
Now, I'll show you what I mean. I reckon I could sit down right in front of Monty. I reckon I could even, if I back up just a little bit, lay down in front of him. Not for long, but you can see he's not making any attempt to come and grab me. But if I get further away from Monty and closer to his water, you'll notice the difference here. See, as soon as I touch the water, he knows that's his territory. That's where he's quick. That's really where he means business. And this is where crocodiles have been hunting for 200 million years again. So it's up to us to learn to live alongside them and not the other way around. They've been here first. Now, when an attack happens with a crocodile, it's sad on both accounts. Of course, for the human involved, but also for crocs. They're branded as kind of evil monsters going around trying to eat people. That is not the case. Only when we break these rules, when we swim in croc territory, if we're too close to the water's edge, if we're overhanging the water, then and only then are you ever going to get into strife with one. If you follow these simple rules, you'll have no problem whatsoever. But I think Monty's pretty keen. I reckon we should get him really fired up. What do you think, Mum?
Yeah,
As if
what
he
do you
wasn't
think,
fired
Chandler?
up.
You want to give him a nice big piece of food?
Yeah, sounds good.
You
Okay.
reckon? You good, mate?
Let's see if we can get him really excited. I don't think this is hard. Monty, you're supposed to hunt from the water,
Yeah, come on, Monty.
like in the water, not on. That's not the food, and that's land.
Line up.
You're supposed
You want to try resetting?
Try and
you need to
reset
get back
before
in
you
the water.
watch Chandler.
Yep. We'll try getting him back in the water first.
Hey, just watch him.
Don't worry, the ibis is here to make him go back into the water. Get him, ibis.
He knows what he wants.
Yep.
Should we just do the bird show?
Right?
We could try that.
Around which way?
Do you want me to see if we can get him back in the water, hey?
You want to get that a go?
Yeah,
I think he's
sure.
on to this.
Alright, well, tell you what. I'm gonna go around here, see if we can't get him back into the water. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on, son.
There he goes.
Here we go. Come on, big boy. Now, you're supposed to be an aquatic predator, Monty. You didn't read the script. Come on, mate. Good boy.
All right, here we go.
Let's move it.
Monty's gonna grab this piece of food, grab it, and instinctively he'll try to get it back into the water. Crocodiles can grab something much bigger than themselves, and they take it back into the water to drown it very quickly. So Chandler's gonna simulate a struggling animal, like a feral pig, and then we'll see what Monty does. Death roll, you little ripper! We've got a death roll. They'll roll to spin an animal off its feet very quickly. Let's see how we go. He also loves this little fun Disney ride, back and forth, because it's really fun. I think we could put you in a great big cardboard box and give you a little ride, and you'd love it. This is Monty's favorite part of the day, but he's also having to kind of work for his food. So I think he'd rather just sit on the sofa and eat a pizza. But he's doing good. He's lugging that food item. Chandler did get a death roll out of him. He's got 3,000 pounds per square inch jaw pressure, which is more than any living animal today. With those 64 very long, sharp, penetrating teeth, he can sink his teeth deep into the flesh, and once he's grabbed something, it's very unlikely for it to come out of his grasp. He then goes about drowning whatever it is he's grabbed, and if he gets a really big food item, he will lift his head high out of the water and violently head shake, tearing a piece off, because although he's got a lot of teeth, he can't chew. He has to swallow his food whole, kind of like a dinosaur. So what he's doing now is just lugging. He's like, I'll play tug of war with you all day, because I'm gonna win. So that's all he's doing, is hanging on, lugging down, and he knows at some point he's gonna get his lunch. Way to go, Chandler! Woo-hoo-hoo! That was awesome! It's like me working out. I'm like, well, there's one sit-up, I'm good. Yeah, you did a death roll. Oh, mate, that's some bone-crunching sounds there. You are a tough boy. I love you so much, and you are so beautiful. Right now, I can take the risk of being close to the water's edge because I'm talking. As long as I keep talking and Monty's listening, I'm pretty safe because he is a male crocodile, so he can only do the one thing at a time. But if I stop talking, then you can think. So I'll be really quiet. There we go. All right, Monty. Wheels are turning. Good boy. Good job. That's actually a pretty easy way to tell male from female.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, pretty straightforward. Yeah, yeah. But you know,
Okay.
we've got a bigger problem right now because Monty needs to swim home.
He does.
And he's had a lot of food. You might actually call him the full Monty.
Yes. You're on fire today, Mum.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll get him all the way home luring him with food. How do you think we could get him all the way home?
I don't know. I feel like at this point with Monty, yeah, he has had a good feed. He's not quite as keen to give that chase, give good strikes. I reckon we're going to have to infringe on his territory. What do you think?
What do you mean when you say we'll have to infringe on his territory?
Well, I thought, why don't I just swim him home?
Oh,
What do you reckon?
why doesn't my 17-year-old boy just swim him home?
I'll just get in and just swim him all the way back. It'll be fine. What could go wrong?
Since when is
What do
that
you reckon?
fine?
Give it a go, eh? Yeah, we'll give it a go. All right, Monty, are you ready, big boy?
I am
You
so
ready, big boy?
outnumbered.
Okay, let's see how we go.
Well, just be really careful.
Come on, Monty. Come on.
Just be careful.
Okay, let's see how we
And
go
don't get
here.
your mic wet. Okay, we're gonna see if Robert can successfully get his attention. Please don't panic. Do not worry about Robert. The water is heated. I'm not cruel. It's 30 degrees Celsius in there. It's quite nice. And while Monty's at the surface looking like a really angry pool toy, Robert's really not in any danger because Monty knows he can see him. It's only when crocodiles submerge and become the unseen predator that they are truly dangerous. So you can see him, Robert. Stay out of his... Uh-oh. Okay, now really actually swim. Really Swim away. All right, as Monty's heading into that love canal, I'd like you to appreciate what you've seen. You've seen only here. And lucky for us, Monty's and Robert almost as much as Steve. So that's really awesome. So when Steve built the Crocoseum with this beautiful clear water, it gives you the opportunity to see exactly what the crocodile is doing. See, now he's got his head above the surface. Imagine if you were in Cape York. The river is murky, there's reeds and logs and snags everywhere. When he surfaces like that, only a few centimeters of his body are visible. You would never see that crocodile in the wild. And when he submerges like this, we've done research on crocodiles and we've been for over 7 hours. You might spend the day at your campsite, never knowing there's a croc right in front of your tent. So, with Monty especially, you'll notice that crossing land is very difficult. He's big enough to see something outside of the huge item, but when crocs get this big, that tail that powers through the water actually penetrates the land. So he knows he's got to be a bit of a struggle to cross that land bridge. He's so cute and chubby. He's like a big, dangerous plush toy. He's so cute. So he'll struggle to get across that land bridge, and then once he's in the water, the same tail can power him through the water nearly as fast as a dolphin. So it's pretty easy to avoid these guys, and the easiest predator in the world to avoid. You just don't share water with them. I grew up in Oregon where we have bears. We can run on land, climb trees, push trees over, and swim. So these guys define their territory in the water, and like his little head poking out right now in the water's edge, that's it, in the pool, easy to live with. Because they're apex predators, they're important as the roof to their house. Apex, not the chick. If you took the roof off your house, everything underneath it would perish. And it's the same with bears and lions and crocodiles. They take care of the entire ecosystem. So the single greatest opportunity to help protect all wildlife, especially crocs, is not to purchase wildlife products. We don't want to see them end up as food bags and belts. We certainly don't want to eat them. We just want to love and protect these animals. So I don't know when he's going to find information that's required. So I'm going to let you guys all have your lunch, sit around and watch, support conservation, and keep sea street alive. Thank you so much. And remember, crocs rule!
Can't even see them anymore. Dad's gonna meet us around the entrance we came in, okay? What? Yeah, Dad just texted me.